And hello, welcome in. This is Magi. Today we're gonna play Dungeon Clawler, which is a roguelike deck builder that is based on pachinko or claw machines and the like. It's pretty interesting. It's developed by Strathon Studios, which is a Swiss indie development studio. We're gonna play as Sir Bunalodge over here, who used to be a knight, but he gambled away all his coins and fell from grace. He's now on a quest to reclaim his lucky paw, which was chopped off by the evil dungeon lord. I already played a bunch of this game previously on stream. If you want to stop by on stream, like we do play it quite often. Right here you can see our deck. The deck items are the ones that are being dropped over here into the machine, and we have two claws to pick it up with. Right here we can see the enemy intentions. This ice slime intends to block, and this lava slime intends to attack for 9 damage. So we'll simply pick up 2 shields here, which each give us 5 block. And then we attack like so. We fully block, don't take any damage. There we go, and now we just need 10 block or 9 block or something along those lines. We get 20, it's all good. New items are getting dropped in. This right here should be pretty good. And the items have some special effects, like the big shield and the big sword dealing more damage if they're getting picked up alone. This magic wand over here will deal 5 damage to the last enemy and then heal us 5 to 10 health. So let's just grab that for now. Right here, we fully block this time around. Moving on. Took care of one of them, so we don't need to worry about blocking. We can attack for another 10 damage here. And deal some extra damage, finish off that enemy, get another item here. Going for the healing flask. It just heals us 10 health when we pick it up, which is pretty good. Over here we can play the machine. We can also just skip the animation if we want to, but we'll just go for it because it's fun to see. Magic mirror. The first item each turn is used twice and decrease the health of all enemies by 25%. Both of these are pretty amazing. I'm gonna go with weaklings though. Just to have an easier time against bosses. Heal 5 after each fight. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy each time an item is added to the machine after the first turn. That seems pretty good. And over here we can heal up, but we have full health, so let's just focus on getting a lot of money. There we go. Coins get picked up automatically. The piggy banks give us some random amount of coins right there, up to a maximum of, I believe, 10. And over here we're up against Prickwood, who intends to buff himself. And if we pick up a sword over here, it will get doubled in damage. So we deal 20 damage by picking it up alone. And let's block over here. We'll take 3 damage whenever we hit him. Damaging our own block first. That is. And there we go. We should be able to finish off the enemy here. Didn't take any damage. Get an additional perk choice from a perk mod is pretty amazing. Bargain is also pretty great. I'll go with the bargain for now to reduce the services costs. That said, we're gonna go this way to get another thing over here from the chest. We're up against an Inky and a Stabagator, as well as a Lava Slime. Inky is just gonna fill this with water, and over here you can see pretty interesting mechanics right there. Because it's filled with water, even inky water, all our wooden items, as well as any plastic items or cloth items we might have, will float up to the top. Meanwhile, glass and metal items will stick to the bottom. Aside from that, all the fluff that is in here applies ink to the enemy. Like so. So now there you have a 20% chance to miss because of that. %50 chance to miss right there is pretty good. And we missed completely over there. We got poisoned at one point, so we now take 9 damage. Fully blocked, take care of that enemy. The Inky doesn't get through our armor. We still take 17 damage though, due to the poison. Block exactly 15, take 17 damage again though. If we do this, we not only get healed but also take care of this enemy because the magic wand deals damage to the last enemy. And we'll apply more ink, block fully, get some healing right there. The enemy gets killed from the items being dropped in. We're gonna go for the Ring of Strength over here because it will increase our strength, which just adds 2 attack to all our attacks. Let's play the machine. You can transmute 1 item for free each time you visit the Alchemist, or increase the amount of items that can get dropped into the machine by 10. Let's go with that. Hoarder is pretty interesting. There are some interesting synergies you can build up with these items. Let's just do this for now. I wanted to grab the Ring of Strength over here, which increases our strength by 2. Just take care of that enemy right there. Nice. Morning Star attacks the nearest enemy, dealing 100% of our block as damage. And you lose 20% of your block. Can be okay. I'm gonna re-roll here though. Lucky Stick is pretty interesting because it deals 1 to 15 damage and is a win item. Over here we've got a bunch of haunted chests. Typically there would be a person here standing, but Hal Elkin's stand-in is instead here, since we did unlock her. What we can do is we can wait for them to jump in here. The spikes will deal 5 damage to us. Our personal perk is that we always start each turn with 5 block, and our health is increased by 10. Theoretically, these can make it in here just fine. I'm like sort of hoping to showcase it on here because it's kind of funny when it happens. A spike went in. There you go. Let's just grab one item. Collects all plastic items inside a small radius and increases its damage by 5 for each collected item. Deals 1 damage to the nearest enemy when collected. And it's also an ethereal item, so this item can only be collected once per fight. Now let's skip. We don't have too many plastic items to make it work, really. Finish that one off. Deal some damage to that enemy over there, the Inky. And this is where this lucky stick over here is pretty useful. It's a wooden item, so it floats up to the top, you know. Deal 2 damage to ourselves, increase block by 10. Interesting. There's also magnets in the game that can be used. Oh, these are good. Close. Wooden bracelet increases our strength by 1 and gives us 10 block. Got 5 gold from that one. We're up against Knight Commander of the Order of Defend-a-Lot, who intends to buff himself. Let's deal some damage for now and also increase our strength and block. Deal some more damage. Moving on, we've got 1 strength now. Here we go. Now we have 4 strength. So this dagger over here does 9 damage. 5 plus the 4 strength, basically. We fully block here. The block they get doesn't reset between turns, which is it can stack up quite nicely for them if we're not careful. Similarly, their attacks are getting more stronger and stronger each time, I believe. But they have an attack pattern, so sometimes they attack with a big attack, sometimes they have 3 smaller ones. For now, what we can do though is block, deal damage, get some strength. And this should finish him off. Yeah, there we go. 24 damage right there. Heal 8 health if you kill an enemy with a critical hit. Vaccine. 50% of your poison gets removed at the end of each turn. And if you only pick a single item in a turn, it gets used twice. This is pretty useful. I like Picky as well. I like Picky a lot. I also like the vaccine upgrade because it's very useful when you do get poisoned. This enemy over here will buff itself so that it heals itself whenever it does attack, which can get annoying. Deal some damage, get some block. So now they'll heal 1 health after each attack twice. So we'll simply do this. get some block this way as well. And strength. And yeah, we can remove items, we can add items, we can upgrade stuff, we can also transmute it to be a different property. So like a cloth item, a electricity, like a metal item, wooden, etc. Turn these wooden daggers in, these metal daggers into wooden daggers, for instance, if we wanted to. Let's go for spike shield, because spikes are another interesting source of damage. Every time we get attacked with spikes, when we have spikes, you know, we'll deal 1 damage back. Well, 5 times. The interesting thing about Junk Jet is that if we use as many items as possible, and since we've got Hoarder, you know, chances are that we'll deal a lot of damage to some enemies. Since there's more items getting dropped in due to Hoarder, I believe. Can't finish that one off just yet. This one's gonna explode for 30 damage. Lovely. Syringe is pretty nice because it will, every time it gets used, it increases its own damage by 5. And this over here is pretty neat because it's an item, the brass knuckle deals 2 damage to the enemy plus our strength, and then gives us also 1 dodge. So we can just dodge an attack by the enemy. For now, let's use our syringe. And then block some more. Still takes some damage here, but it's fine. We have plenty of ways to heal ourselves, after all. So this one now does, 10 damage plus 2 from the strength, so we finish off this enemy. So now it does 15 damage, plus the 5 we... Oh, 17. We're hoping to pick up at least 1 dagger there as well. That's fine. Let's reroll here. We could grab the antidote, just in case we do get poisoned. Let's go over here to not only upgrade some of our items. And when we leave, we can't come back to them, by the way. We do have a lot of block items, like this one, and this one. So I'd like to remove some of our normal shields here. Let's just do it like this. And now we have no more gold. We can choose which boss to go to. Mafilda, who was also in the demo when we last showcased it. And Melamon. Mafilda scales up quite a lot. So we have to be a bit careful with that. Hoping we grab this. Yes, Magnet Claw gives us a magnet that we can use, which attracts all metal items. There you go. Get a little bit of healing. Moving on. What we can do is right away just heal up a little bit. And just deal some damage. I was hoping to also apply some strength to ourselves, but the ring sadly got stuck at the corner there. But if we pick it up now, you know, it will still count for us. That one's gonna deal 10 damage to us, which is a bummer. Gets rid of our shields too. Let's block for now. Ah, the claw is so finicky to grab sometimes. It happens. Fantastic, this gives us 20 block. This is another 10 block and some strength. Oh, that's unlucky. That is very unlucky. But we're still good. Gain some strength. Just need to get one dagger. Easy. Fantastic. Increased crit hit chance by 10% is amazing. Blockmaster is also really good. Shredder coupon is also amazing. I'm gonna go for Shredder coupon for now. And head over here to upgrade one item. Perhaps this way. 5 to 30 damage is amazing. Deal 4 to ourselves. Increase block by 20. Increase its damage by 10 each time it's used. Oh, that's lovely. And these all cost way too much. We don't really have the money to transmute anything. We're gonna go this way. We'll get 2 question marks here. Could be anything from items to more money, etc. Let's apply the spikes to ourselves. Deal some damage. And also get 2 dodge. This one over here will always add 1 poison to itself, which will just deal 1 damage. It ignores our armor. So that's rough, obviously. Increased strength. I'll take it. I'll take another ring, you know. No! Oh, that's so unlucky. Over here we get 3 claws. To pick up as many spikes as we want. Fantastic. We can pick up to 3 rewards. We're going to take the magnetism, blockmaster, and the pin cushion. When we take any damage, 1 remaining item from our deck is added to the machine, which is going to synergize well with the junk jet, which will just deal 1 damage to enemies. Let's do this for now. And I want to pick up the knuckles so that we dodge both of these attacks here. And we retain 2 armor right here, gain 5 at the start of our turn. Deal some damage, increase the syringes damage. And this magnet claw over here is not going to appear again in the machine because it's ethereal. But it's very useful to have, especially when you have a lot of metal items, metal shields, etc. Rings, it's whatnot. Finish off the enemy. There's a treasure chest. Ooh, it does 13 damage, which is useful. But when you submerge it in water, it will, at the end of the turn, add 3 random items to the thing. Not the most amazing thing here. I would take the body armor for sure, though. I like the body armor a lot. Okay, so right here, we nearly missed that. Can pick up that with a harpoon. Oh, we got a harpoon. Oh, that's fantastic. Harpoons are pretty great. Let's take all the healing we can get. And we're up against the Wallrath, the Barbarian. And just get this rolling. We'll have a harpoon next turn. There we go. So now we gain 10 armor each turn. This obviously only gives us 5 block each turn, but the harpoon makes it so that we get double that, basically. Any item that we pick up gets used double. Well, I got nothing there. It happens. Double strength at the end of a turn. It's scary. We gotta hurry up and defeat this guy as soon as possible. Just easier said than done. We don't block fully at all here. Oh, shoot, that's a bad turn right there. Deal some damage. 79 damage right there. Very rough indeed. Good thing we can dodge. Can also heal a little bit here. Okay, that would have killed us either way. Luckily we dodged here again. And we win those. Fantastic. Gain 1 strength every time we take damage is very nice. I like it. Let's go over here. Go to the shredder again. Oh no, this is the strength thing. Upgrade this so that we get 10 block each turn. Upgrade that so that we gain more strength through it. And over here we can remove 1 item. We're gonna get rid of 1 of these. Although we do have a magnet claw, so I feel like it's useful to like just keep that around. Perhaps we'll get rid of... let's see, this gives us 10 block on its, like 10 block as is, and double that when picked up alone. But honestly, it's a bit too chunky. I'm gonna just get rid of that because we get 1 free thing. Let's go this way. Get some block and some strength. Get some strength and block and dodge and everything. Let's do this. Deal some damage. We dodge twice here. Only get damaged once. Fantastic. We're only gonna get 1 extra claw from that, but it's fine. Like, even though we picked it up all on its own. Fortune cookie is funny. I'll take it because it's janky. Let's head this way. Didn't get the ring of strength. Pick up nothing. Like, absolutely nothing right there. This gets used 3 times, so we block fully here. Deal us a bit of damage. Well, this gets used twice, dealing damage to ourselves. Wow, isn't that fantastic? Luckily, they didn't attack us here, but still, it would have been great to at least deal some damage here. Oh, we're taking damage here. We're taking damage, alright. At least we can use the wand here to heal up a little bit. Reroll. I'll take the paperclip. It gets multiplied by our strength. Like, its damage gets multiplied by our strength, so that's pretty useful. We'll take the body armor over here as well. And moving on. We'll share conquer this dungeon with our Clawler. Nice, we get 10 block each turn now. This over here is a plastic item, so we can see it floating upwards. This gets used twice because of Harpoon, but also 1 extra time because we picked it up alone and we're picky. This over here has a chance of poisoning us. It did actually do that right there. But it could also give us a bunch of buffs, which is useful for us. Nice. Another healing flask, I'll take. We're either up against Lord Squidula or Queen Beatrice. Let's go to Queen Beatrice, because I want you to see this. Fun stuff. A lot of money though. Let's heal a bunch here. Get some strength and block and deal damage. Get absolutely nothing over here. Can Beatrice make stuff stick to each other with honey? At least we get some damage off using spikes, I guess. She's now filling it with water, meaning the honey doesn't do anything aside from take away space and whatnot. We gain a bunch of strength here and block. We still take a lot of damage though. I wanted to get that one. Deal 30 damage with each of these daggers, just normal daggers. Well, normal dagger. If you kill a poison enemy, apply its poison stacks to all other enemies, reduce prices for all services by 20, or gain 5 spikes each time you take damage. Let's go with Hedgehog for now. I feel like that's a pretty useful one to have. We can upgrade something over here. Heal the maximum health amount we can get from that. This gives us 10 spikes if we upgrade it. This gives us 2 buffs, possibly. We might just remove this with a fortune cookie. 15 damage. Yeah, let's just upgrade this for now. Can remove 1 item. Shred that for now. Antidote is useful, it just removes all poison. Gonna get rid of 1 dagger. Actually, no. We're gonna get rid of the sword. Because the sword is like, it takes too much space up, you know? Like the big sword, that is. We'll take a bunch of damage here, but we get also a lot of spikes. So that's neat. That one died before it could use its final attack. Just nice. Right there, we killed it before we could take damage from our poison. Let's grab a poison dagger. Just play it one more time. Gain 1 strength every time you take damage is pretty useful. With body armor, you can get some very fun strats. We'll dodge here. We block fully. Do some good damage. We're fully healed. Cooking me up 3 times. Got poisoned twice there, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nice. Plastic knife. Plastic shield. Poison dagger. I'll take another poison dagger. Applies poison. Does stuff. Morphilda is again someone we saw in the demo. Was the only boss in the demo too. So we're just gonna go against up against the other bosses that we didn't get to see in the demo. Again, I played like the game a lot already, so I know the bosses too. Morphilda basically scales up in strength over time quite a lot, so that's rough. Reroll is nice. I think our best bet is this one over here. And this one gets used twice as well, because it's a learn. And we're picky. Right away. I need as much block as possible. Oh, we gain a little bit, I guess. It's a lot of damage we just took. Get a syringe scaling. And we fully dodge here. For the use of Picky plus the upgraded knuckle, brass knuckle, there we go, that's the word. Not that it matters because we of course killed them all here. Stick the brass knuckle again. And I'd like to get the harpoon here. Would have been great to also get something else, but whatever. Okay, sadly the damage increase doesn't work on the syringe if you use it twice. I wish they would change that, so that if you get like something with Picky, for instance, you know, if it scales up in damage, etc., it should work that way too. But I guess that would cause issues for anything that gets used up, I guess. I don't know. Get 10 strength if there are no items left. No, we don't have that. We can't do minimalist, sadly. Minimalist would be amazing to do. I want to try a minimalist run at some point. Let's reroll for like once for free. Get an additional claw to collect items in reward rooms. Get 1 coin each time you attack an enemy. Increase max health by 2 for each 10 coins we have. Let's go with that. Eventually we won't need money anymore after all. Magnet's just good. And who needs current health when we can have maximum health? Let's go over here. Lovely. This does give less block than a normal shield, but it does give us spikes, which is a good offensive tool. You get to pick up some items here, which is nice, but sadly this whole clump of items on the magnet don't get collected. We still have dodge here. Ambulance, please. Can people stop getting hurt when I... No, I'm not gonna finish that part. That's not funny. Don't do that. Let's reroll here once. I could take another... let's go for another brass knuckle here. Quite frankly... I might just get rid of you. It's a big item, after all. There we go. Rip gold. Didn't need you anyways. Grab that. We can deal some damage and also dodge this incoming attack here. We'll get a magnet claw this turn. We'll dodge here again. We've got 2 support units, like 3 support units right there. So when they have this buff over here, they'll only take 1 damage per thing. No matter what the damage of the item is, etc. So it doesn't make much sense to do this, but like at least it will reshuffle everything in the machine. And they get poisoned and stuff like that, but they also heal themselves, you know. So this one's gonna buff them. Essentially. Kill it, because otherwise it will only get poisoned after the adding items to the thing. It adds these poisonous spores right there, which is annoying. And again, like reshuffle it. I want to get to the antidote, which is over here. Antidote? Anti or antidote? I would say antidote. But I could also just be wrong. There we go. Get rid of the poison. Finally. Get some healing. Take care of that enemy right there before they get to heal anyone. And... some good damage, 24 damage right there. 2 damage multiplied by 12. You know, you know. Lucky for us. Nice. We get to heal a lot through that. Piggy bank is useful. It increases our max health, I guess. Let's go this way. It only appears once, too. Grab these items. I was hoping to also either get that one or the claw, but at least we have easy access to these guys now that we don't need them. Wow. Here we go. They tinkered with our machine, so our syringe is easier to grab. Okay, thank goodness. That one, like, you know, went good. The magnet that we just grabbed right there as well also picked up all the other items in a sort of corner. Enemies only are taking 1 damage here each, but the poison doesn't lie. You know, it does a lot of damage here. The spikes also deal a lot of damage. Syringe. Just gonna kill him. The fly. Get it? I fly. Okay. Doing a bunch of work here. Healing itself for 25, you know. Only giving us an opportunity to heal a little bit extra. Poison grenade is fantastic. I want it. It's a shame that we didn't find it earlier. There's another poison grenade right here. Oh no, it's a poison flask. Wow. Still useful. So, poison grenade, poison flask. Know your difference. We dodge once. Get attacked 3 times, so we need to dodge 3 times if possible. Grab this, the antidote, and the blocking is going to be pretty amazing here. We need to dodge a bunch, we need to block a bunch. I want to heal. But our healing is kind of buried here, but we nearly got it. Okay, we dodge once, block once, taking a lot of damage here. We need to grab this antidote. And we need to get this block. The dodge, sorry. If we go this way, there's a chance. No, late save, do this. Just deal some damage. Whew. Holy shield. Removes all our block, but at least reduces all the damage that we can take. I'm just gonna skip here. We have 8 HP. We can't risk it. At all. We get healed for 13 apiece here. We're up against the final boss, the Lone Shark. Squallow, the lone Fischetti from the Fischetti family. Rough one. Anytime we pick up money, they'll gain strength. Fantastic. We gain block, we gain dodge, we also poison Fischetti right there in the face. Gain enough dodge for life. A bunch of strength here as well. We retain some, like a portion of our block too, which is very useful. We don't need to worry about blocking or dodging here. So setting up is going to be pretty good. I would have loved to grab that, but I can't seem to grab it out of the corner just yet. Deal some damage to it. Takes still a bunch though. At least we'll get it in 10 block next turn. We'll still take 50 now. And take 50 now. Do some damage. 22, 25. That's not good. Block only once here. Dodge only once here. So we dodge that attack fully. Nearly get the heal off. We gain 30 armor next turn. Oh, we'll take damage. Like, luckily, the enemy... He's not attacking this turn, so we should be fine clearing out some of the spikes. Also grabbing that body armor to gain another 10 block extra next turn, so 40 right there. The enemy is attacking for 75 though, and we only have 52 armor, so getting one dodge here is amazing. Healing a little bit here. We'll take 3 damage. No, we'll take more damage than that because they gain strength. We dodged this damage though. And they killed themselves using the spikes. Oh, nice. Yeah, the spikes are a good win con like alternative, but it requires you to get attacked. The poison is also a great thing to go for because it takes down, but it requires them to take an action first. Like it takes a second basically to activate, and even then, like ramping it up is annoying because it like always ticks down by 1. And then there's also stuff like the syringe or scaling up your own strength level, or like an item called the Toy Piranha, for instance, and like, you know, they are good options, but it takes time obviously to get there, and by that time some enemies might just outscale you. That said, I feel like this run was pretty nice. If you want to see more Dungeon Clawler, let me know and I'll be sure to record some more. You can check out the game for yourself in like on Steam. It's in early access. There's also, I believe, also a demo up still. And yeah, there's a link in the description for the Steam page. And this game is cool. Like the developers are pretty cool. They're from Switzerland and they made the Wandering Village as well as Niche and some other games. Very cool, very passionate people, and Dungeon Clawler seems like a very exciting game right here. I love that they added, by the way, endless mode, but I don't think this particular run is going to make it very fast, so we're just going to call it here. We did, by the way, unlock like this claw now. So unlocked Sabanalot's Lucky Paw, which we can now find in runs. This item making it so that we basically start each turn with 10 block and our health is increased by 15. It's basically like our passive over here, but better. We can find that as an item in the run. And yeah, there's a lot of different characters to check out, so we might play more in the near future, depending on how this video does. So yeah, I'll see you around. Until next time. Bye bye.